All right, we'll be getting going here in a second. I have no idea why it's showing that view. Whatever. Whatever. This stupid thing. So here we go. It's like torturing me. But this is the base that we're going after today, or I'm going after today. I think it's let's call it a hat in the box, Town Hall 11. We'll hit it first. I think we'll hit it first with some Town Hall 11 attacks. Let me see if my Town Hall 9's ready. This I don't remember. Oh, shit. Shit. We gotta fix some things. Because I'm hosting it off my RunBuck, so I got it backwards today. So let's reload the game here and go back the other way. But it's interesting that this base actually has the same look as the earlier Penance base in that it has a little bit of a box with a hat look to it. See the hat in the middle there? I've also fixed my thing up, but see the hat in the middle? And then but it has openings like here. I think there's another one. Is it just one opening? Maybe it's just one. Can't remember. But yeah, so we got that going for us. But the interesting thing was that in a recent war, Maine faced somebody with this, and Maine could never get the 2 on it. They did it. I think I hit it 6 times, and then ended up leaving it with. So let me check the other thing I gotta check is like what's in my. See, that's not the exact CC. The exact CC they were running was Baby Dragon Witch Valk thing. But we'll go with this for starters. Let me let the clan know that Penance has started. I'll post it up for them while I'm fixing my account here. So let's find the right base. Oh, it's mad at me, but don't worry. It's also this base. Start. For those that want to have Penance early. Well, everybody's doing well. Let's see here. I have to put this account to shit. I need it to be not this one. I want to hit it with snow. So I'm going to sign in with snow over here. Shall I say the account name while I do it? Maybe not. Riveting, right? This is what live stream is all about. It's the excitement of the moment. But if anybody does want to come out and hit this, it's not in JTJ2. You can come to JTJ2 and just say Penance in your apply or whatever, and we'll let you come on in and you can hit it, and you can see the JTJ2 tag in the streamer there. All right, so I am now changing my pad over to the right one. So we're getting close. Usually I build on Butterburger, but for some reason I built it on RunBuck this time. I don't know why. All right, now we're good. We're good to go. We got them all in the right spots, I think. So I still got 4 minutes of build time. Let's go ahead and boost that. Screw boosting. Boosting's for chumps. Let's see if somebody's hit it yet. Nope, they're all afraid. Oh, wait. C3 is never fearful. This is a base that he would normally skip. All right, C3. But we appreciate you being brave. Trying to hit it. This is C3's attempt. Oh, look at that. So that's Butterburger. So I need to switch this one over. C3, the man that loves air. That's what we're going to rename him. See, I just never feel comfortable with air. Watch him get it right away. That'd be hilarious. But keep in mind, if he does get it, I'll have to swap the... Is that on single? Was that one on single? That would be wrong too if that one was on single. That looks pretty close. He's got 40%. I mean, he's got the... That's closer than you would think. Let's give some encouragement to C3 there. See if someone will cook me B-drag, Valk, Witch, Wiz for Penance, CC. That was not bad, actually. He flowed a lot deeper. I mean, he had exposure to where he could have run a late stage like air attack in from the side. You know? What do you think about that, C3? I don't know if he agrees. Mr. Chris has got it. Okay, he's making my thing, I think is what he's saying. Let me challenge it up again. See if C3... We'll get C3 to come talk. C3, come talk on YouTube channel for commentary on tweaks. So I don't have to type it in 2 different places. You lamer. Back to what I'm trying to do, which was, I already have that, so I need to move it. C3 hasn't gone yet. Sorry, switching one more pad so it's right. Come on. The downside of having too many accounts is you're constantly changing. I mean, I think I managed, like, really? It's like giving me the finger. Hold on. I'm pretty sure it's this. All right, now we're really set. Now it's for real. Oh, wait, he's back in. Let's see if he's tweaked anything. Maybe it could be a really quick one tonight. The penance is we haven't sinned enough if we go fast, right? So he's adjusting slightly. I think he's going to try to get the line off of here. Let's go to just base. A little bigger base view. His percentages are suffering a little bit. He really needs to hold back. I wonder if he... Yeah, that queen didn't die there. And the eagle still up, so that kills him. Oh, he's trying to slip in the queen for this. I get it. So he's not doing the usual... where, you know, a lot of people will... He gets that exposure, and then they slip in like a baby dragon or something. He's worried about what's in these slots. Now in this case, the CC I had, would that have helped him or hurt him? I mean, he's going to get hammered by the eagle, so this is going to be bad for him. But if the CC I had would have been witch, But that would have triggered for air. So he would have killed that, maybe. And it would have been a little quicker. All right, I don't think this is going to go well. Let's go back to C3 does things. Oh, wait, let me... Hold on. So I'm going to pop this chat out because I clearly have the wrong chat. In the, all kinds of things are wrong today. All right, how about that? So it's C3, I'm going to say, why not that attack with royals pushing a channel? You know, push on the eagle channel, because then it would, and then you could come across, because you had good percentage that first attack, so swap down basically the first attack, but drop some loons and pick up maybe, I don't know, 3 to 4 baby dragons. I guess that's a lot of loons, though. Be hard to do. Let's go back. Hey guys, I'm new in Clash Clans and plan up on a daily current work on my farming and legends search. Great, you took some time to check out my channel. Wow, you just come right in and you're advertising right out of the gates, Ian Raids. If I tell you what, that's probably better served if you posted that in the comments of the once we post the stream. It would fit better. Just saying, people will read it, you know. But you know, that's just me. Queen Snipe at Town Hall because there's a lot of DPS on the other side. Yeah. I'm gonna look at the here. Let me rehost it again. Keep reminding me to rehost. Do we have the CC ready? Let me try to. I don't want to kick out. Let me make the CC in case they're gone. So it was a witch, Valk, witch, wizard. What is that? That's 24. Let's do 3 wizards. So that's 32, and then some archers. Let's make that. Oh, there's our Korra. What level is he? Oh, he's not going to be able. He is not going to be able to help. But let's look at the base now. Outside of C3 doing his push against with air, I would think some type of movement. I've found with these bases here, the ones that we had success with, the queen usually ran deep here. We somehow got the queen to move into this box, which is going to be difficult because of this opening. But if we can get the queen into this box, maybe a jump. Although we've got a problem with the area of the AD. See, there's 2 ADs there. Definitely not wanting to play. They're definitely protecting a healer-based queen push into them. You would need to be on them quickly. And then you've got this Inferno on the backside. So if you do come in on this side, she's going to be under fire pretty quick. Small CC. All right, we'll switch to the smaller CC. Has anybody hit it yet? Oh, somebody's hitting it. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, this is Korg. What the hell is this Korg? This is like Korg. Korg is a Town Hall 9, I think. I think he's trying to demonstrate he can get 1%, 1 star. This is Korg trying to be a superhero. We all have to have dreams. We all have to have dreams, Korg, and yours just ended. Here, let's go ahead and put in, I'm going to swap the CC now. Okay. Let's do this, witch, Valk, Wiz, maybe 2+2. 2 of those. Oh. and then maybe archers, something like that, and then archers or whatever. So then I have a Valk, and I have a witch. Look at that, Valk, 2 Valks, wizard. Oh, look at us go! We're filling that bad boy up. It's close enough. Okay. So back to pondering. While we wait for them to attack. Oh, right there, see? There is no pondering. So we'll just draw while they do their thing. So we're going to see, this is C3 again. Looks like, well, we'll see if he does the suggestion of, well, I think he's wanting to see if the smaller CC will help. That looks a lot more like the first attack he did. But see, I want to walk. How do you get a walk in there without getting smoked? You could definitely walk this 3 to 6 line down here. You could get in there, but then the Infernos would deal with you. Wow, that's really getting in there. Oh, okay, so he got the Royals in early. Oh, no, he didn't. That's the enemy queen. Lie. Okay, and the Eagle's still up, so he's screwed. His first one really did well. So C3, I'm going to have to write down that you've had, how many attempts you've had. I'm going to just log it here. I'm going to log in attackers, and I'm going to say C3, 3 attacks. So now you're on the streamer there, C3, with your attacks. You're on the counter, man. You're on the counter. But I do appreciate it. Everybody that attacks, I think, is great. Oh, and wait, we got to put Korg down. I don't even know what the hell that was that Korg did, but Korg, he did 1 attack, and his best attack was like 49%, 0 stars. And then C3, I think, what did you get? Well, let's just do this one for starters. We'll just say 3 attacks, best attack. I think you got a 1 star for like 55%. There. C3 does 3. Actually going to make an army for that base. Oh, okay. So C3 is not going to just hammer it away with air. He's going to try something more specific. More the better. Specific attacks are always good. But let's go. So as well, if somebody wants in, let's put it up there. The sad part is I can't scout it when I post it. So then if somebody jumps on it, I can't look at it. So I guess we'll just check every now and then. Do we really care? I think we care. I think we care a lot, right? I DC'd, whatever. Oh, he DC'd on Cora. Okay, that's fine. But let's look at this base again. So I want to walk it in. If you don't know the mix I'm trying to run, is that 5 healer queen and then kind of a bowler witch mix that I push in off the queen to kind of take pressure off her. So there's a variety of angles that I could do that with. Usually though, I'm trying to get into this box. The other problem is, like, how do I get them to actually work here? This is probably why Maine was having such a conundrum with it. Maybe it's more of a freeze spell action. Because it's not very populated here. So you'd move through that channel pretty quick. Unless you went south down here. If you went this way, it wouldn't move as fast. Huh. More pondering required. If I bring the queen in here, that would be pretty difficult to get a cut in. Although she's giving me this, so I could definitely walk that over. Look at that DPS though, right there. There's a pocket of DPS there. There's a pocket of DPS here. So really, their high-powered DPS is not up here. So if I walk this channel, when you look at like there's a lot of DPS down low. Wow, let's make it even bigger. Look at that. So 6 of the 8 archer towers are down low. 4 of so basically all their DPS is down here. Plus 2 Teslas, but we wouldn't know that. Level 5 Valks, I can make that for you. And remember, if you do want to get in and try this base that we keep staring at, either as a pure Town Hall 11 or a hit up Town Hall 10, just come on by. But so look at that DPS though. That's pretty shocking. I mean, I don't know if it's shocking, might be the wrong word, but so look, so we've got all this stuff. So really, they're wanting to basically defend from the back. This base is designed to defend from back here. That's the whole plan. And interestingly, so I think, here's what I'm going to say. We have to, because this base is set up to defend from the back, so he wants you to come in here, get a %, but then you're going to die out because it's just going to get whittled down as you try to come in. You just can't make it. You have to somehow come from here or here. And here's probably, and of the two, I think this one's easier because you could get a free cut. You know, if you can get your guy to wander in here and kind of whack away before dying, then you could just, you know, maybe queen jump or use some. It's also making difficult the wall breaker penetration there is very difficult because of the double cover from Wiz Towers. So getting a queen in after you've gotten this cut that's going to allow you to walk this way, not going to be easy either. But maybe you walk it first, then you dive. Because you could get, you know, kind of like you're cleaning. Well, this might be a little too... Nope, you could still get all this. You could come through here. You don't know those Teslas are there. But even if they weren't, I mean, you know, if you can't get in clean, you walk it this way. It's going to clear this. And then you got your cut, and then you can cut in. Because it's not seeing anything. It's going to go right to this wall. There's nothing else there for it to do. And so at that point, you can drop a baby dragon here. To force the queen in. And maybe, or better yet, you would, this is going to be a timing problem because the king is going to want to, that's a lot of shit. Maybe then you'd walk it up. Can she reach from here to that thing? I think she can. So the only doubt, so then you'd burn all of your, like you'd use your warden ability and your queen ability, get that inferno down. The queen probably is going to walk this way based on the pole path. And then she'd be here. And so she'd be out here somewhere chilling, getting ready to die. Although the pressure there is not going to be bad. And then you could come in with a jump. Do I need a second jump? Can I get away with just scraping? I think I can get away with just scraping. Because they'll come in, they'll get all the way to here, and they're going to throw up at it. King's going to be banging away. And then that should work out, I think. Let's see if anybody's gone. Roar, C3, C3. No one's done the challenge yet, so let's try that. Let's try just to see how the walk flows. Let's go ahead and take that challenge, and we'll see how the walk flows. Where is it at up here? I'm not going to adjust anything. We're not going to get over and analytical with it, but let's just give it a whirl. I got the jump. Yep. Okay, let's do it. So here's this. Here, I'll even give you the big view. You ready? I'll move it up because all the action's going to happen over here. Okay, Queenie. Actually, I wish I had another. I don't. She's going to be tempted to walk away. She's going to be tempted to give me the finger and run away from me. Let's put her on the inside edge then. Oh, she's under pressure early. Shit. Stay up, Queen. Wow, that is some DPS. Yeah, she's just going to lock on that wall. So this is a problem. So the walk's not going to work because there's not enough shit. So I should have recognized that. All right. Well, live and learn. So what's going to happen now? She's going to get in range of this thing. Things are not going to go well here in about a minute. I think, though, and I don't have it. Let's freeze her up. Will you heal her up, for God's sakes? Don't close, though. So that's a fail. Wah, wah, wah. But so what did we miss there? That we missed was this gapping, right? So we should have, if I would have thought about it, there's nothing that you've got to always see pull through. And this bump actually breaks the line of sight for the queen on this next object. Now, if I could have got, now you notice she shot here first because I placed her here because I was worried about her going this way. She might have kept going. It's close. I don't think so, though. I think this bump out screws it. So then she's in. She's going to fight everything. It's not where you wanted it. So we need to think more. Let's just go back home. Tail between our legs. Let's go back. Let's go back. Whoops, sorry. In case somebody wants to do something. What do you mean my previous challenge is in progress? Oh, I haven't surrendered yet. There, surrender. 14%, right there. Lock and load, baby. There you go. So I've tried snow one time for 14%. So there you go. But let's look at that. Let's look at that flow. I wonder if I can look at that flow without messing up my thing, because I can kind of see it from here. So if I start here, like the baby dragon did all right. She died out early, but if I had the queen down early enough, she's going to come in and shoot this. And then she's going to shoot this. That's going to be there, but it wouldn't know. Then it's going to see that. It's going to come to here and shoot it. But look, so it's going to be in this shooting position. That's just way too far. That's way more than the range of detection. Because it's usually like 7, I think, or 8 for the queen to see it. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's almost, and then the detection is actually slightly inside of the edge of the thing, typically. So, no, that's not going to work for the pull through on the walk. So if I want to have a walk, it's going to have to be a walk along the edge that ends in one of these death areas. And what does that gain me, really? If I walk this edge, it's not the worst thing in the world. We'd be clearing this. So I basically created a cut. I come in. And at this point, I was pretty close with that queen getting the Inferno down off the freeze. Wasn't bad. The thing that we're going to lack there is percentage. There's really nothing down here to get. We wanted to be up here. So we would need a longer walk for sure. Oh, somebody's going. We need a longer walk than that to get the percent. Oh, what's C3 got going on here? Oh, he got close. About 80%. Does he have anything left? He has some Valk attacking a wall? What is that Valk doing? Okay, that Valk is retarded. Valk. That Valk. Dude, that Valk. Too funny. So he's probably frustrated. But he was a little low on percent. 39% probably concerned him. So I'm thinking, oh, he's back in. He's hammered. Oh, Mr. Chris is in. He's going to mass minor this thing. Oh, we got an update now. We got Mr. Chris taking a swing at it. Let's see if we see something in. So Mr. Chris is doing what I was talking about here, which is running the outside edge here. Because you need the, oh, and then he minors. Interesting. He's gonna, so the question here is going to be percentage. And the queen survived, and she's dead. Okay, that didn't work out. But I do see what he's thinking, because that gives you auto access to this, which isn't bad if you can get the minors through. And he's got minors on the town hall right now. Although CC's up, and that's not working out. 33%. So you're going to end up with what looks to be 33%, 0 stars. And it was, what would we call that? That was basically a queen walk with mass minors. Snow is trying. Snow tried. He got about 14%. 0 stars, and he's using the usual queen walk. Bowie. Queen walk Bowie. I'll have to see what he's doing. So good effort though. So I like the walk off of Mr. Chris's. That was interesting. Because it basically takes advantage of this hole. Although the reason why I don't like that entry is because you're immediately under the pressure of the Inferno, and there's a shit ton of DPS there. 1, 2, plus this. So I don't know. I think I'd walk the edge. I think you don't want to engage the Infernos until it's time, and I think you need the percentage before you make the press at the town hall. What do we got here? This is Mr. Chris again with his very weak. Oh wait, this is not us. He's attacking a different base. All right, Mr. Chris. We'll leave you alone. So I'm going to try more of a walk. Let's see if we can walk this. I can't really do a cut with the drag, but I can walk the queen starting here and then kind of come in. I think she will not. Maybe she'll go down here. I don't think she will. I take it back because she'll see this. She'll see this shit, and then I just don't think she'll be nice about it. Maybe. Well, let's give it a whirl. So what does everybody think here? That'll be the fun part. It's like, well, what would you say the odds are? It comes here. She's going to shoot this, and she's going to come down, shoot this, come up a little further, shoot this. She now sees this stuff, or she sees this stuff. See how there's a gap? High odds she's turning this way, which is not where you want her. Yeah, I'm with you, C3. I'm with you on that one. He's talking about his the base does have nice voids in the queen walk in the defensive buildings to force queen walks to certain positions. So that's what you got to deal with. Oh, hey, what's up? Bryson has returned from band today. Bryson?
Yes, I've sorted files.
You sorted files. Good.
Music.
Did you guys bring me a soda?
What do you mean, you guys?
You and your mom.
I'm not spending money on you.
Oh, man.
Unless you want to pay me back.
I'm going to have to drink. You're going to make me drink water.
I'll go get you one right now.
No, I'm good.
Pay me back,
I'm good. Mom's getting it for me. Is that a big enough water jug for you? All right, so let's look at it, because I mean, you can't. How do we get it to go this way? Your baby drag could definitely get this, but it won't get this second one. He's that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Well, when you're not being offered a queen walk, what it means is that. But we have to force. I think you either force the queen walk, or it means his defenses are edged, which they are. He really doesn't have a lot. But see, if any attack that comes from here, I think you'll get great percentage, but you're going to die at the town hall. Any attack that comes from here, you'll get the town hall. You won't get good percentage. So it's like a base. It's built like this. The fat side's over here. The skinny side's over here. And what we want to do is get a little bit of fat and a walk. So it's, how about this? So maybe we're gonna invest more than normal in an edge trim, like something that gets in here. Because if we can just break down, if we can just cut this part out, I think, because the queen will get that. We don't even need to do that one. If we can just get out these buildings, the queen will not pull. Well, shit, she'll still pull. We need to get all the way to here about. That's a pretty big dive. That is a big dive to get her to flow away from that. Although, like Gollum Bowler there, that would blow up some shit if we can get it to go in. Especially if I'm queen walking and I'm Gollum Bowlering, but then the queen walk comes under fire. How many slots is that? The queen walk is 5 times 14, so that's 70 plus the thing. So we're at 100, and I think we got like 80 slots. So I could do. You could do it, but then you can't. You only got like one, but you won't have much pressure. You have to use. It would be pretty early, but once you get down about here, couldn't you? At that point, you can run the thing with your king, your Cabo Wee right here. You can run it once the queen's to here. So you just need one rage. But you used one rage over here. Oh, moly. Use the Cabo. The other thing is like, well, how much nibbling can we do with a baby dragon? Not much. There's no value up there from that. What do we got? Anybody hitting it? I think they're mostly chicken. Oh, no. C3 hit it again. What did he do? Yeah, so he's doing the... Yeah, so that's what we were talking about. So, he didn't get the break. Oh, he's doing exactly what we talked about. All right. Yep. Oh, got the CC. That's surprising. That was from his other group. Oh, that has potential. I'm liking that. If we get a little bit more control out of it. That one's the one I'm thinking is a little bit better. So it looked a little stronger. I just need a cleaner. Cleaner hit off that. So I'm going to try it this time. Let's see if he lets me. Lost my healers to the golem. Yeah, you did. Hold on. Let me give it a roll here. I'm liking what you're doing. All right, let's give it a ring here. All right, so the golem was your friend. We'll go ahead and golem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rage, queen. Let it totally die. Ooh, boy, you're tearing it up. Don't hurt my bowlers. And you get a trigger out of that. So that's a bonus. Oh, so but see now it's coming, but she's under support. See if we can bring this back. We're trying to get a sweeping kill. A scrape kill. Will the witches stay up? No. Close. That looks pretty close. Because that was kind of spammy. I didn't expect the queen. The queen did die off there. And did I had wall breakers. Shit, that would have been better. Because my king would have ran in. Okay, so I screwed up. The classic RunBuck can't see what's not on the screen problem. That happens. So that's like what, my second attack on it? Well, I think 2. We'll call it 2. We're going to call it 2. We'll call it 2. Did I get it? Yeah, it was 42% now, so watch out. That's way better than last time. I think Mr. Chris has hit twice. I don't know what he's done with it, but... So... I don't know, C3 want to hit it? Lost my healers. You want to try it again, C3, or no? Let's give the... Alright, if you're not going to hit it, I'm hitting it. I'm going to try it again. So I like the trigger. The trigger was good. Did I do the watch live? Probably everybody's like, no. Alright, so I like the trigger of the golem with the CC. I did not like the fact that the queen basically died off, so we need to improve on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to rage. This is not going well. They're not throwing at the right things. And I was a little slow on my poison. So there's the mortar lining up to kill me. But this time we're going to be a little more relaxed. We're going to try to get in the... Oh, look, I got through. Oh, my guys didn't make it. Come on, beat your way through. Beat your way through. Do it. The other thing is we're taking it keeps going wide off the, there's really nothing in there to pull it back. We need to run, the outer edge needs to run early and then have a late push into the thing, and I don't even know then if it'll go. But I did get the, oh look, it's the same percentage as last time. Hooray! So there's a couple other interesting things about the base design. Here, I'll start this up in case, what's his face? C3 wants to hit it. But I have to update my suck count. The suck count is now up to 3. It's interesting that this pattern is pretty tough for bowlers to push through. And we don't have a golem. Usually there would be a golem with that bowler push to kind of bring it home, but we don't got a lot of slots left. So if we were going to come through with bowlers, let's look at oh, he's hitting it already. All right, but he's hitting it. Not bad. The second poison seems a little excessive. But oh boy, look at that massive stuff. What if you just freeze the bejesus out of the eagle? Oh, he's going to get the town hall here. That's for sure. I don't think he's going to get the percentage. He's now experiencing the skinny side of this base. Remember? Skinny, fat. He's going to get the skinny, but not the fat. So 31% on the town hall. So you have to engage. So let's see. So he's getting 33% off that push. And what they're giving you, the edges are pretty, these two channels are pretty open. This one's more open than that one, although they both have the gap. It's a symmetrical base. So neither one's going to pull more than the other. You would have to enter in a direction that they're not expecting to because I don't think if you put that queen up there, although there's not a lot of DPS. Maybe I haven't tried it, so let's do the push into the shit attack with the queen, which was kind of somebody else tried, but not here. Not this route. That's a no. We want to come in more from here. She'll just be blasting away slowly. She won't die probably, especially if what do we got range on those ADs for? So we could get some reasonable value out of a baby dragon cut, which would help her move in. Pretend that Tesla's not there because we probably wouldn't know. If we get that queen into this position, then we're just maybe use the this free hole he's given us for the king. Walk into, for the dense push of the king plus a golem plus the Valks, come into this area and then push through with the jump right here. Or maybe a scrape. So yeah, so let's try to get the queen down into here and get this. And then the king push this way for a scraping attack off of a jump. Hey, Pokemon scientist, I do remember you. You've been here before. So let's try that. Oh, wait. C3's probably trying again. Let's see what he's got going on. No, he's trying the same thing. Although I wouldn't have done the upper side. I mean, because you have to think about because really you don't have, at Town Hall 10, you don't got enough to really juice to make it. I think he needs to let it go deeper. Let the queen work this. Hell, you don't even need to let her get in. Because she's just percentage. I mean, it'd be nice to get her in. And you have wall breaker, so you can wall break her in. But, it's not like something you need to sweat. We'll have to recheck his am I tired? Should I be tired, Pokemon scientist? I don't know. Are you tired? I could use a soda if you want to bring me one. I'm trying to get somebody to bring me a soda. Nope. No. But I could use a soda. Oh, he's got the eagle. Oh, but look at that. So it is in the range. The shooting position on the eagle is in range of the Inferno, which is a sad day for the queen. Yeah, so no. So let's try our theory. Well, I want to see first, let's do a quick replay of the beginning because I want to see, did he do anything to get that cut? I don't think he needs it, but I'm going to do a dragon. Whatever, are you done, buddy? He is done. So let's give it an R spin, R a whirl. Okay. My mom was laughing when you said you were tired. I am tired. I should be tired. I should be tired. I was up in the north water skiing all weekend, driving a boat around. Too old for that. All right, let's go. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a baby dragon for funsies. How long will the queen live? The baby dragon's not going to live. Wow, look at that Tesla tearing up my baby dragon. Dude, leave her alone. Not enough. Run in there fast, wall breakers. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now this is it. Oh, shit. So we gotta let her die now. And instead, we're firing in all of our juice now. Right there. Oh, we were close. Did that feel close to anybody else? 40%. If I would have kept that queen up, maybe instead of using that rage. Natural queen dive. Pressed, pretty interesting, yeah. I have been playing Pokemon Scientist since the beginning of the game. We started, my son got me to start playing about 3 months after it launched. So right about January, because it launched I think in August or September of that year. So I just missed the first Christmas tree. How sad is that? But that attack looked pretty interesting. I think if we invest more with the queen or give the queen some support in some way, that could go pretty well. That might do better. So I'm gonna. So that line. Hang on a minute. I gotta yell at Bryson for playing trombone. Bye, Pokemon Scientist. So he's going a little earlier with his witch. Letting it play out, I guess. That Golem walk is getting too far in front of the units, so it might be better to do like a... See how it's way up and getting smoked? So I would say not so early, because now see you're going to get the spread. You're going to get this, which is what he wants. Mine was actually with it looped back strangely. I think I needed to give the queen more time, let her play it out. Because, I mean, who cares? Right? Just making sure I wasn't muted. 41%. This is a really good base. 41%. See, Coop should make this base. See if he listens to me. So let's see here. All right, so that went better. Let's try. I'm going to try it again, just with more patience on the queen. And maybe even get rid of the... I have a freeze. Maybe I get rid of it. Because I could use another rage. So that might be something... Because the freeze doesn't seem to be... My units aren't getting in on it. Nah, we'll see. Yeah, what do we know? We don't know anything, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have to play the... Oops. Don't waste your rages. More patience. That's pretty close. I'm getting nervous. I can't have the queen. I don't even need the baby dragon. Oh, hello. So yeah, another freeze. And I'm going to use Valks instead of the Golem because the Golem's walking forward too far. I think on the attack. And we're going to wait longer. We're going to help her live. Okay, now we're going to do the Valks with the King and the Golem and the Witches. Whoops, didn't do them all. Get that thing down. There it is. Oh, look at that. Ugh. Oh, I got it with the Magic Witch. If I can keep my other shit up. Oh, look at it attacking the one it needs to attack. Come on. Really? That was pretty close. What if we lightninged it? Because it's getting pretty close. That's even closer that time. So more patient with the queen helped. So that was 50% 1 star. We'll almost get in it. So 50% 1 star. Oh wait, that's Korg. He had at like 33%. So I think I'm on like my 5th attack now. 50%, 1 star. Still doing the queen walk bow. And I would say C3, you're probably on your 7th attack. I still don't know what you're attacking with. I can't write it down. Alright, we'll let C3 try that one. C3, it's all you if you want to hit it. And he does. So the queen entry, being patient, I think we could swap out that freeze. Get another rage because we're having issues getting, the freeze, especially it's on the backside because there's coverage both ways. So using the freeze in the front is probably not the smartest move. So we either need to get heftier with all that DPS trying to push through with a bowler. And plus you've got the gapping. Oh, this is a pretty tight gap here. This is pretty... I think we'll stick with it. Stick with the one. Because still had some timing issues in terms of the queen. Oh, look at that. That's better. I do like this entry, though, with the rage driving the wall breakers in. And now he's using the poison, although I don't, double poisoning the queen wasn't necessary. But a poison over the a poison for the queen might save the rage on the queen. Because he still has a rage and a freeze left. So is he going to let the queen die? I think he will. Yeah, he's gonna. But see, now that CC is going to come and screw with his team. So I think you got to keep the queen up. Although he's in. Maybe it's baby dragons. Into that, because as you look at the base, you know you're going to penetrate to here. You know that King Bowler, instead of King Bowler, do King Valk. They're just going to run this way. And then you come in with baby dragons late. Although you got this push. You got this pushing you back, which would be a pain in the ass. And then this is going to be shooting it. And this is going to be shooting it. So there's a lot of cover. So I don't know if that's actually... Maybe more witches, because the AoE stuff's all down here, and the witch range seems to be messing with the class killing castle. So increasing the witch count from, let's see what I'm at with witch count. I have 6. That's a lot of witches. And if I drop, that would be getting down to dangerous levels. 48%. C3 and I are comparing. I have C3. C3 is gonna be sad because I've been leading him. Of course, I have stronger units. RunBuck in the lead. Let's try it again. I hate this. Well, what do we got? What? I like that freeze. I think that freeze is necessary. I think the EQ is necessary. We could drop and go more Valks. Because I don't think, let's do that. I had Valks built too. 1, 2, 3. What is it? 2 Valks be 16. If I drop 2 Valks 16, drop another Valks 24. I drop 4 down to 5. 5 bowlers. Yeah, whatever. Let's give it a whirl. 4 Valks is 32. Wait a minute. That'd be. That'll be a lot of Valk. So that Valk run would be, that Valk run, if we did, whoops. So if I do this attack with the, let's try. If I do it later with the Valks, it should run that channel pretty far. Let's do, all right, here we go. Let's just do it. I'm trying to do it on the screen. Duh. Okay, here we go. On the panel. 1, 1, 2, 5. Now let's actually play it like we're supposed to. We're gonna we're gonna be stingy with our rage. The great players are stingy. Now the other thing I might do is think about going to a 6 healer. Because I used to run 6 healer all the time. Ooh, that is getting scary. Oh, no, I made it. All right, we're good. Are we recovering? It's hard. I would say we're not. We're kind of recovering. Oh, we're not. See, that was too late. I think a 6 healer might be interesting. Oops. Threw that poison down. That's gonna kick my ass. So maybe I do need the 2 poison like he adds. Alright, only got 1 rage left. Things are not looking good for me. Not looking good for the home team. Not looking good for the home team. Queen is fighting to survive. They just blast her down. Really needed the poison there. Didn't get that multi down. A little early on the freeze. So 2 things I saw there is that I think we need the 2nd poison instead of the EQ. And because then I can maybe poison the queen. Although I don't know. And then the mosh pit happens. So maybe we go to more Valks, because it doesn't seem... They're taking a lot of shots. So more Valks might be helpful. What do we got there? So it's the same pattern. And he's got a lot weaker queen than me. 37. Well, I mean, it's not massively weaker, but it's a little bit weaker. So he's not even messing around. Double cannons. Working him over. Oh, he's not going in. Interesting. Makes sense. Why wall breaker? He's got a massive units getting smoked by the Inferno, but his queen is still up. Oh, and he comes in from the top side. Get that tower down. He did. Holding the witches a little longer to transition off to them. Or this could be a minor push. 46. Letting the queen break through the wall, though, that's interesting. Oh, and there's that one witch just messing with people. See if you, that one witch I had right there, that was pretty good. Oh, did you miss the freeze? Oh, okay, that's why. Yeah, the freeze. Oh. So I'm still debating if I want to change the mix or not. Because although I did like, you know, do you really need a wall breaker? Because you just cut through. Maybe don't even go in, right? Because you're not going to get there. So I'm gonna drop the wall breakers. What the hell? Dropping them. Get rid of the wall breakers. That'll give me a few extra Valks, or one extra Valk. Woohoo! Could add another baby dragon. And a baby dragon down low might be more valuable. Let's cook that. Because that is, if you look at the base, you know that your push is coming in through here. Second stage, your second stage push. So this is going to be gone. You know that your queen's coming here. So really, the air defense is back. So a baby dragon assisted, you might get close with it. Oh, you got low level baby dragons? Well, then that's not going to. Red 5 war whales. Why not a dragon in the base or just mass gobo? You're going to drag in the base from 6 to 3? So Red 5 War Whales is saying, why not drag in the base? So I'm just questioning his line if he's thinking just powering right in from 6 to 3. I think the percentages are low from 6 to 3. So that would be one concern. But then you'd have the edges. So maybe that's what Red 5 is pointing toward, is like, you know, if you get all the way to here with drags, you might make it. And then he says mass gobo, golem and bowlers, just right up the gut with golem and bowlers. Maybe. Heroes, CC bowlers, rage spell at 9:30, then dragon hound from 6 to 9. Oh, okay. So you're gonna come at it sideways. All right. Hero CC, rage spell, CC bowlers. So he's doing a gobo cut basically here. And then he's mass dragoning down this angle. Maybe. So I'll try. Tell you what, we'll I'm for that. I'll start cooking let's make 4. I have 2 slots extra, so if I get rid of one bowler. There. So now I'm going to make Seer Ray blah blah dragon hound. So you also want a hound, huh? Alright, dragon. Oh, I could have put that in the CC. Although I need the golem for the push. So, alright. Then we'll also need some wall breakers again to get in that corner at 9. And then we'll just make a shit ton of dragons. Because that's how we roll. And then we would not need the jump. The freeze would be good. Hound from 6 to 9. Rage spell 9:30. We don't care about that, so we're just going to mostly rage. So just need extra rage. Okay, I'm cooking that. That's undercook, whatever red 5 is saying. Yeah, like 4 golems, rest bowlers jump in. Okay, that's the second one. We'll let C3 worry about that. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, let's try this one more time while I'll even boost for that one because it's that amusing. Okay. Meanwhile, oh, C3 couldn't hold himself. He's like, I just wanted to see it. Hey, red 5, if you've got that built, if you have either of those mass bowler behind golem, or if you've got the dragon, you can come to JTJ2 and run it if you want. Show us up. Show us how it's done. We're humble. Plus, I don't want to build it. The classic problem. But I do think it may be. The other interesting thing is what if you didn't even do mass bowler? If you just did this healer cut here and then did Hound Dragoon off the edge, I wouldn't have to make so many changes. You'd still get the queen. You would burn up some of your spells. So it's like right now he would have 2 rages and a freeze left. And those infernos on multi don't really mess with so then that would just sit there. And you don't care about CC with drag, so oh, you just did it, my hit more. Oh, too bad. Drag 6 to 9 with Hound to tank the AD. Yeah, I gotcha. I'm with you. I'm with you. I think that jump needs to be more here, C3. Get access, because then they might actually bite on the town hall. If you don't give it jump access, they're not going to. Ooh, what's he got here? Nope, not going to happen. He's got the one magical witch getting smoked in the head with a sword. And she's down. And that's all over. But the crying. All right, so that's C3's attempt. But I think we're proving that this is not consistent for sure, because we haven't even done it. Let's try it one more time. I've got more Valks this time. Same path. While I'm cooking the air, going to air. And the first thing I'm going to try with air is the. All right, we're going to be kind of chintzy with it. We're going to be cheap. Try not to get killed. She's getting. She's not feeling so hot. Come on, girlfriend. Take that down. Oh, I don't have any. Damn. She smoked me. Those bowlers, those giants coming out of the hut aren't helping either. Okay. So it's now, I think it's a little early. I think we're going to wait. We're going to still be more patient. More patience. Get those ugly beans off me, for God's sakes. All right, here we go. Let's get them. just do that to start. It could be it. I've got the queen in the position. Take that eagle out, for God's sakes. And did you see that? He just smoked her. Seriously. I think I'm doomed. The last eagle shot. I got 50 again. Need to stick cry. Alright, let's see where I'm at with the dragons. Oh, we're close. They're cooking fast. Alright, so I need all this stuff. Dragons, whatever. Bowlers. I've got a golem in the camp. Has anybody got a hound? Yeah. So what? How do we want to do this? So do I want to bowlers off the camp? Yeah, that'd be easiest. We'll start with the bowlers, I guess. Which means I'm dumping. We'll dump the healers. And the witches. Except for 5 of the bowlers. Get rid of these guys. Get rid of the jump. Maybe keep the freeze. Maybe. So that's 7 drags. Do I have the hound? I do have a hound. So now I've got 4 rages, 1 freeze. Okay, here we'll let C3 go while he's waiting. So we've got 4 rages, 270, and that'll put me at 10, and I can put a baby dragon in with the rest of the team, although that's not the best idea in the world. Probably better to do loons, maybe. Loons behind the drags. Just drop 2 loons for funsies. Although they've got the one downside of this plan is he's got that sweeper. But I'm open. I'm open to other ideas here. So we're gonna have to walk. I think the CC Golem plus the bowlers under rage. We should get that. And if I have also wall breakers and a king, I might even get the queen off the king, which would help because she would be in position to support otherwise. So we want to get her down. I'm tempted to just do that with the a queen walk, and then instead of all this stupidness down here, oh look, he posted a golem just to take damage. That is a lot of DPS going down right there. Boing! This is a tough base, but all right, let's try this. So I have my mix ready now. I just have to think about what I'm gonna do with it here. So I got bowlers, Question is whether I'm going to commit the royals with the bowlers push up with this clock. I'm pushing the royals plus bowlers plus the golem. It's a pretty big push, but I'm making a big cut. And I'm going to come in this way, and then with the queen's thirds, this is like 1, 2, 3. That's the plan. Red 5. If you don't like it, better get me squared up because that's where I'm going. Here we go. Attack. Okay, so let's see how that works. All right, here we go. It's pretty much like the other one. I can almost start early with just the queen. Just let her nibble for a little while. And then now we'll put, it probably wasn't the best idea in the world. Your nibble plan. All right, let's start here. Wow, a lot of them went high. I don't know about the golem. I wouldn't do a golem. So you think that's too heavy? You want me to get one more dragon then? So you'd rather just go in with the royals pushing with bowlers. Okay. So another dragon then. Or maybe loons. We'll do a dragon. Well, we'll just add a dragon plus 2 loons. How about that? Didn't look bad, but it didn't seem like it had the teeth into the town hall. Whoops, wrong thing. So getting rid of the golem. Let's request bowlers. Giant. Rage. Poison. Oh, no wall breakers too, yeah. Alright. Wouldn't need wall breakers with no golem, and maybe a hound a touch too early. Okay. So he's going with his. We're trying to get bowlers. Thought I had some bowlers. Here we go. And a giant. How's it going this time for him? Maybe I'll do the loons more from 6 o'clock because that's where that dense area is, and then a rage off that, and lean the dragons more to 6. Well, how many dragons do I have now? Well, this isn't the one I have it with. Giant. So, all right, now we've got Shit. What am I trying to get rid of? I went with bowlers instead of hounds, so I can get rid of these guys. There, 230. So I could get another dragon, or I could add 2 more. That gobo got wasted, no kidding. Spell comp looks fine, okay. So we're just going to do bowlers, giant, with royals fronting, trying to push just to get the AD. So I think we really need more. Although the loons seem excessive. So I think I'm going to drop those loons. I'm just going to go back 2 loons down. And let's just go with, so now we got 10 dragons, 2 loons, and a hound. Let's see how that goes. All right, 10 dragons, 2 loons, and a hound. So the real first interesting part will be, can my king so we're going to be coming mostly from here, so I'll kind of move it up this side. Okay. So we just want the king in. There's really nothing fancy going on up here. Let's just king in this bad boy. Queen supporting. And the bowler's behind that. And we're going to give it 1 rage. 1 magical rage. King drops the ability. We need the queen to drop the ability pretty soon. A little poison. Keep these guys off us. That's pretty good. Not a bad start. Okay, we're burning stuff up. Hold this back, go in later. Give me a little rage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's close. The sweeper is causing us issues. It's pushing us off the town hall. So there's that. Hero bowler push. Well, I got rid of the golem. What are you talking about, Red 5? I got rid of the golem. I'm now running naked. Naked bowler right down the middle. So the push at the top was fine. But the sweeper was freeze the sweeper instead of the Inferno. That's not a bad idea because we're not really worried about the backside Inferno. And I could get the I could get both of those with it. I could take the there you go. Freeze the eagle and the sweeper. Let's try that once C3 is done slamming his body, and he'll be done soon because his queen just died. While drags in the rage on the town hall. Yeah, because I think the drags can survive the backside Inferno, and the grouping wasn't bad there. Especially if I drop, might be worth a few more, one drag down and a few more loons down low. Because if you could get one rage down low, you'd really push through with the, that's a nice tight group that you'd blow the hell up. How many loons do I have right now? I have 2. I'm tempted. Tempted. Well, let's try it first this other way. We'll try with the freeze on the back and see what it looks like. Okay, so let's give it to the old freeze to the backside sweeper. Plus, we get the eagle. It's an eagle double value. All right, so Queenie, here you go. Kings, follow your king. We're going to wait a little bit. We're going to give it that. Then we're going to do this. Then we're doing that. Chaos breaks out. Poison. That queen's not dying. All right. That's pretty good for as far as cuts go. All right, so let's backside sweeper. That's the plan. Here we go. Backside sweeper. 2, 1, 2. Bring him in here. This 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's on the town hall. There it is. Nice. Backside sweeper. Oh, damn, sorry. I didn't do that. There you go. She's running all the way. Sorry. Sorry, I always forget. Sorry. Forgot. I'll do the replay. Here we go. I can't see shit. Hold on. Here, let's do the replay on that. So it worked out pretty well in terms of, I'll do it 2 times speed. I mean, the same entry with the naked royals backed by bowlers off rage. And the poison works well because of the line. Got a nice line there, so it lines up the queen and the poison with the CC as well, so you get double value there. So you can't knock the entry. The queen pathing, I think, for either attack is right. I mean, she gets a lot of value. And then that freeze of the sweeper on the backside, plus you get the eagle. I could probably even get more value out of it if I would have timed it a little bit more, because after I got it shot off, I really didn't get, I wanted to get that. I probably would have, let's not over nitpick. Plans OP, whoop whoop. There you go, red 5 for the win. Yeah, because it's also the AD's being backset. That kind of helps. Let's see if we can repeat the. Now the true test, is it repeatable? This time I will, unless C3 jumps in. C3 may be like kamikaze in it. Nope, he's not. Okay, let's see if we can do it one more time. And then maybe we'll try, although it is almost 10, we could try the, mass, the 4 golem push that you were talking about, because I used to love that attack. Let's see here. One more time, just for funsy, to see if we can repeat it. Is it idiot proof? I am an excellent test dummy for that question. Going around. Oop. Don't die on me. Put that down. Queen is off in the great north for some reason. I don't know why. She's like, screw you guys. Okay, this is not working. Something went wrong there. Something went terribly wrong. 1, 2, 1, 2. It's a little wider than before as well. So here's our 2 passing. Put our hound in. Move across. Bang. Break the things off. It doesn't feel right. It was too wide. What's that? I got 2 dragons off in the north. Kill the lab and spell factory. Yeah, maybe. That was painful. But you got to make sure the cut happens. So maybe it was I rushed the bowlers before I gave more time to the king and queen. So it is not idiot proof. Let's take a look at it one more time. Well, let's see. We'll give C3 an opportunity in case he wants to hit it. He does not. He's not jumping on it anyway. So let's look at more of the giving time, because what we want to make sure is that the bowlers move down and clear that main area so that it's narrower. So let's go later. More of a pause. Okay, now we'll go with that. Dude, that queen 2 times now has slid up to the top. Something's changed. All right. And it's way too wide again. See, so I'm not getting down. Nice, can't wait. Oh, it said in chat he's off. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's call that one. So there's a problem there in terms of we need to get the depth, and the 2 times now it's gone up instead of down. And the question is why? Why isn't it diving? Yeah, you're probably right, though. Adding a baby dragon to assist with that would be smart. Let's add that in and see if we get better stability. So basically get a cut back. Let's train a baby dragon real quick. And we'll drop a dragon and add 2 loons. How about that? Yeah, I'm trying to get to where it's not, where we don't have to be tile perfect, where it's more, you know, if you were just planning it out, you'd say, well, let me, you know, can I just use a baby dragon to make the pathing simpler? Okay, here we go. So here's that with the baby dragon cut team. Let's see if that's repeatable now. Come here. All right, so we're gonna put that baby dragon on the storage. Probably do that before the king. Yeah. What's wrong with... Dude, seriously? Let's try this. Queen's definitely like, I will go over there. Funny thing is, when you do a queen walk, it goes right in. Little narrower, though. I don't know, though. It seems too wide. I really want the bowlers to dive more. Frustrating. But see, it's those nuances, the little things. So let's take a gander at it more closely. So if I drop... So that time I dropped the baby dragon and it dove. So if I do this, this is what I wanted. Let's see if that works better. It's still gonna dive on me. Nope. Let's put her up. So we're gonna try to get them to dive, and we'll go this way with these guys. There we go. That's a little better. Dude, I can't kill that CC for anything. That's a little narrower. Yeah, definitely need way more narrowing up top. Hey, see you later, Red 5. Yep, JTJ main is in Rising. So yeah, that's true. They're doing all right. I think they're 2-0 right now. So that didn't work either. Although I like the queen penetration better, but we really need, as you can see, this narrowing is really important. We got to get down here. Might be better to come in from this angle because we don't really care about this stuff outside of getting nice. Let's try that. Let's just try, just to make sure we get the narrowing. Let's try more from the 830 position. .830 position. So here we go. Getting close to the witching hour. So the reason why we didn't do that is because we were worried we wouldn't get the... but what if I... Yeah, what if you did? So let's do this. Either way, it's not good. We definitely want... Oh, mother of God. Okay, here we go. Let's just try it. Screw it. 1, 2. That totally did not work well. That was butt ugly. The was butt ugly. Yeah, that's definitely not a good line because you're not getting the AD, you're not getting the queen. So I would say, if anything, you want to beef up more so it's strategic enough to where you have to have depth. So let's beef up more on the attacking side. And then the question is, how do we want to beef up? If we want to get depth, then we got to do wall breakers, which is not what we want to do. So I'd say you'd want to add so that we could add more. We could add more bowlers for this push. We could add bowlers behind this king to kind of cut it off a little bit and drop instead of that baby dragon, which is flying around getting shot at. We could do the baby dragon. Yeah, let's add in an additional baby dragon. How about that? And so we just feed 2 baby dragons in early, trying to get the cut down to where we dive more instead of going sideways. Yeah. Later, red 5. 5 is gone. He at least got us to 2-star one time. But I don't know. None of them have been too repeatable. Let's try this one. All right, here we go. More baby dragons. More cowbell. So at this point, you'd be like, oh shit, there's a Tesla there. And you're like, I don't think he's going to kill that storage. Oh, he did. Look at that. So then you'd be like, well, let's get that guy down. Well, that's pretty good. This plan's looking good. Oh, wait, you can't even see it. There you go. This plan looks a little better. Put the rage down. How did that witch escape my... It looked good for a minute there. Screw that. Let's do it again. So I spam my... I don't know why I did it, but I spam my queen ability. So that was kind of stupid. That was kind of retarded. Let's do this one. Alright, but the baby drag attack wasn't bad. Seemed to work alright. Maybe I go with the old double poison that... oh, look at that. Now I'm... Really? I lay you totally to the side and you go... Whatever, dude. Okay, let's see if we can get in anyway. So queen is deep. So we'll wait a little bit longer this time. Okay, I've decided to attack a wall, which is always great. And then, of course, you break the wall, then you're like, I don't need that wall. I'm not really gonna mess with that wall. But look how narrow it got. So that's a win. All right, here we go with that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And I missed the eagle. Pathing looks better. So we had a couple issues there, but the overall flow felt all right. We just had some issues with the timing. Let's try it again. All right, this time, so we're going to be more sensitive to my baby dragon. We're going to try to take care of it. Now it's going to get beat up by that Tesla. It's like, I got you. I got you, Tesla. Oh, and look at that. I locked onto that Tesla. This is like that first one. So that angle is very small to get that little difference makes you be over here versus here. It's night and day. All right, here we go. 1, 2. Buckle the shoe. Put the rage up. King goes crazy. A little poison action. Oh, Queen's looking like she's going to go AWOL on me. That bowler's like, get away. All right, so here we go. Now this is a better line. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Early on the freeze, maybe. Blowers up. Screwed. Oh, no, maybe. The eagle being up is really screwing me. This is where minions, if you had minions, you would actually really tear it up a lot more. Maybe I think I was a little slow in the hound there. And I might have been carried away with the baby dragon cuts because that cost me a dragon, but let's not, because I could drop the loons. Can't remember if I had did I have the 4 loons when I pushed for 2? Maybe we need to go back and look at that. Because the value out of the second baby dragon is not so great. I mean, it's okay, but... Well, I guess strategically it's providing a lot of value. Okay. So let's be a little more sensitive to the timing of I could wait a little bit longer on the sweeper, I think. Hitting the sweeper when, yeah, because I would have less, the push, hitting it so early, I'm not getting the value. I need to probably wait till they're engaged. So let's wait on that. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wait a little bit more on the bottom side because they're not really pressuring me. So why panic? So we'll delay a little bit on that. I'm debating the value of this second baby dragon. Because usually if you would do a plan, you wouldn't plan for that Tesla. So you probably would just come with one cut dragon and be like, that's it. And you can kind of tell that it's not really like the end of the world. Okay, so a little bit longer with this dragon because, oh, it is under pressure. So let's wait a little bit on the... There it is. Ta-da! So it's a little, so the sweeper, we don't want to do it. So let's recap the keys and see if that can be repeated. So one thing is we need to collect our loot, right? So one thing is we used a second baby dragon on the cut. I don't know if you need it, but definitely a cut team, because remember we're having a huge bunch of issues with it going this way. So strategically, you know that with dragons you need to have a table or a cut. Some people will call it a table because we run the dragons off that table, right? So this table is critical. So point number one, or key number one, that we've learned through this process is that don't skimp on your cut to help because your king and queen and the bowlers, they're going to go where they want. You need to use baby dragons or some method to make sure they go where you need them to be. The other key was that I think we're using is the loon timing needs to be a little earlier, but I don't know if that's been massively critical. Wow, look how big that is. I'm messing with mine. You're like, quit. There we go. But the loon timing, I mean, let this guy start, but I don't think that's key. But I basically let them go, and I held the freeze till later when the baby dragons or the dragons were here. So let's try that out and see if it matters. And if so, then we can be done for today. All right, here we go. A lot of pressure. The final test, repeatability. Watch it not repeat. I'm like, screw it, I'm going to bed. All right, here we go. Whatever, baby dragon. You see the Tesla, you're like, oh, that sucks. Damn Tesla. But then you're like, I don't care. Oh, look at the dragon. In this case, it's PO'd. So you drop your king. You drop your queen. You drop those guys. You give it a little bit of juice. You juice out the king because that's what he does. You poison the queen. because she's worthless. The queen is now going to basically take off like we've talked about before, the thing we don't want her to do. Oh no, she's intrigued. She's trying to help out. So she actually, we're a little wide. This may not work, but whatever. Let's start with one dragon, see if we're out of range. We are. All right, patience. We're going to try to recover from this. Oh, shit. It's go time. Go a little wider with the... Totally forgot the loon. This is not going well. And then we freeze it. We got 2 dragons on the town hall. Way too early on the freeze. So again, it's almost like they've got to be on. But I screwed up a lot of shit there. What did I screw up? Don't know. I was a little early with the king. I think I should have let the cut team finish. Why rush them? But the recovery wasn't bad, but it was wide, and then we were on it. If we would have held that freeze for a little later, I think the rushing of the freeze is the most critical decision. Let's try again. All right. It's like, hey, man. We got time. Why put the king down now? Just wait. I'm going to put it down now because he's made the cut. Okay, but we got a good cut, so things might work out still. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to be more patient with the freeze. We're waiting. We're waiting. And now. Somehow, so that not getting that CC down tore off one of those dragons. Makes a big difference, I guess. It is not repeatable. Fucking shit. Excuse me. Excuse my language. Is it the cut? Because it seemed pretty narrow. Or is it my deployment? Because I'm doing a more spread deployment. We need to think more about the pathing of the dragons. I think to get them to flow into the town hall. So I think it's like, what do we got? We got 9 dragons. I guess we can talk about this while we chew this up. We got 9 dragons, 2 loons. So we've got to burn through that bottom side pretty strongly. And we want that loon down pretty soon. Oops. Oh, what am I doing? Hello. Wow, that didn't work at all. Why is... That's a weird. The loon went. The baby dragon went right down into the middle. Didn't kill it either. Whatever. I sense a bad thing happening in the force. Too wide. Damn it. Try again. All right, here we go. So we're going to be more serious. I was slopping them in. Hold on. Then we'll go here. Sorry, someone's trying to call me. Hold on, let's go on intermission for a second. I'll be back. I'm back. Try. They're finally bringing me a soda after so long. Maybe I should build that other mix. Let's do it again. 1. 2. 3. 'So I'm put the poison back further. I'm thinking that might have been part of the problem. Pretty good start. Wait for it. And now. There we go. I think that's going to get it. pretty good. So once again, can I do it 2 in a row? Wow, what is up? It's 10, 8, 10, 21, and I'm getting bell rings. Hang on a minute. Intermission again. Okay. Back again. See if we can repeat this. This time the bell ringing at 10:20 was one of Jace's friends looking for his charger. It's critical, you know, things like that. All right, can we repeat so we can go to bed? That's the question. Just want to repeat so I can go to bed. The dragon position was bad. It's going to dive. So this isn't right. Well, the cut is not right, and the ADs are still up, so this could be a bad day in the office. But let's give it a whirl just to see. Oh, see, that one was that one pushing it down. Those air sweepers are bitch. I wonder if the one that's more key. But we lost that one at the very beginning. That's how critical that opening cut is, though. To make sure that you want to cut out that one piece, the top. Whoops, sorry. You got to cut this out is more critical than you think. Going deep doesn't help. There. Much better. is up high. So it's a good deep cut. Queen's down. So yeah, not getting that CC, those 3 drags went back to get the skeletons, which threw off the whole push timing. I think I'm going to drop one and add. Don't know. Let's try the 4 golem while we're waiting. 4 golem. How many? What do I got? I got bowlers. All right, fine. $20 bowlers, 4 golems, and a cloud of dust. And a rage. There you go. 2 golems and a. Yeah. Whatever. I mean, it can work, but it requires really. That's why I think I need to try the 4 golem and see if it does better. See, because one thing I think is important, it seems to be important, is we need to get that CC triggered. See, I didn't get it again. Now Dorcas is going to go the wrong way. Horrible. Horrible. That opening feels pretty unstable. See, why would it slide down? It had engaged in the on the top already, and it slid down anyway. Did you see that? It let go of the one and moved. Weird. opening is just for shit. Yeah, red 5. I'm trying to. I don't think the opening is very stable for that attack. So I've been playing with it. That's all. That's all I've been doing. Just playing with it. Just to see. Curiosity killed the cat, all that. Because I can't consistently, I'm not consistently getting the this area here. If I get this area, we get the 2. If I don't get it, we don't. So deeper, so like the Royals plus the Bowlers, they can push that area, but the problem is I get this slippage every now and then. Or if I don't get the CC down, because then I get distracted by the CC. Oh, here we go. It's reminding me I have to do something. Here we go. I wonder if there's a better way. If I drop that golem there instead, we went back to the golem, but I think we need the... See, so that's not a bad open. Usually that's working better. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. So that should go well if my theories hold correct and I'm patient with the 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. And now we wait. Look at that. 3 dragons are wide. 2 are low. Shit. And that was a good open. So it's almost like I need to go, I almost feel like I need to let this part go just a little bit longer and then do this. And maybe come with the hound across here as the protection. You know, basically maybe respect the cut more. Let's try that. Mm-hmm. Not bad. So let's do that. More time down low. ended up with too many high. Thought I had it for a second. Hang on a second. What's that, red 5? You guys spin CDO on weekends, right? And rising. Yep. Usually the CDOBL matches end on Sunday. You can message anyone in JTJ if you come to our Discord. You can see the Discord in any JTJ clan description. And then you can message like with a Magnus, he runs main, or Chris or Swoo. Any of those guys can talk to you about stuff like that. That felt a little better. So I think I'm going to go, I've got 9. So I think I'll do 2 down low, 3 high, and then 4 middle. How about that? Two down low. Someone's home. The dog is excited. I might have to give it up here in a minute, but I'm learning things. Let's see here. See, did you see that bounce off? What the hell is that about? It's like it bounces. That was weird. Weird, weird, weird. All right, 2 down. What was the plan? 2 down low. 3 up high. Then the thing, and then 4 in the mid. Give them the rage. Too late. Why is this series called Penance? Because it's what I do after bad wars. We just sit here and I abuse myself. Oh. So let's see if I'm anywhere closer to that mix that we were trying to cook. Nope. Still got a ways to go. I don't know if that'll get done today. All right, I'm going to hit one more time. Then I'm done. Hello. Well, maybe the magic will be that I take a swig of my soda. He did not.
Give me the key. The car.
No. The keys were with Mom.
To the black car.
Nope. The last attack of the night. We've seen it work before. Will it bounce off? Nope. It's going to stick this time.
The road, the traffic is going.
Queen is messing with us. Wow, kill a lot of shit that time. All right, let's not mess up. We got our big chance now. I'm going to go 2 at the bottom. Don't do it. Do 3. Screw it, 2. Yeah, I'm thinking bowler. Bowler has got to be way stabler than this. This is just painful. I mean, you get it every now and then, but not very consistently. Maybe 1 out of 10. I mean, no matter how many. If you had a. If. What could get us. Because we need to get in there. What if you did this? So I'm going to drop. We're going crazy town now. Putting like 10 bowlers, which would be 50. 8 bowlers would be. Or 8 miners would be 40. I'd drop 2 dragons. Go 3 and 3. I could do 10 and do 3 and 3 on each side. I'm going to try one just for fun. 6. Six, 2, 230. Whoops. Didn't want to do that. Alright, here we go. This is the last time. Do you believe me? Scout. Tagging. Yeah, Brandon wants to know, is this the real red 5 or an imposter? Hard to tell, Brandon. Hard to tell. Okay. Queen is still up. This could go badly. Yeah, that was a dumb idea. Well, I was trying to get his. I guess I would have been more patient. It wouldn't have been so bad. Let's try it again. I lied. Oh, bounced off again. See, isn't that weird? Sometimes it just doink. It's like it gets retargeted from the shock. Not very narrow. Yeah, that's a horrible mix. Okay, so the only one we've seen close, which is still unstable, is that air attack. It's a pretty solid base. That's it for today. Thanks, guys.